Hello, my friend, and welcome back to the vlog. It is Sunday morning, 11 a.m. It's been a busy one, but I have to say real quick, even though I know it's a Sunday, it feels like a Sunday because obviously we did stuff yesterday. It was a busy day. The back of my mind, knowing that there's no work tomorrow, that I don't have to go to bed early tonight, that I don't have to wake up early tomorrow, it kind of feels like a Saturday. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of like I got a redo on my Saturday today, and I'm really excited about it. As I said, it's been a busy morning. As you kind of saw there in the little opening montage, made some breakfast, made pour over coffee. I edited the vlog on the couch this morning, natural light coming in from the windows. Tiffany meal prepped and made 5 different bowls and some extra stuff I'll show you here in a second. And then I spent a pretty good amount of time working on today's vlog. Again, got my 2 advisors, the 2 different AIs, and we go back and forth. And today they came to a consensus and they both landed on the same title, which is great. I love that because I feel like they learn from each other. And then we updated the document. We're at version 2.6 now, so we're adding more rules, more experiments. Just, I love it. I absolutely love it. But like I said, it's 11 o'clock. The Bevos should be over in the next 30 minutes or so. Sierra actually got home from work early today. She was supposed to work till noon, which is why the Bevos weren't going to come over until about noon. But she actually got off work at like 9:30 or so. Something crazy like that. So just super slow, super dead at the coffee shop. But anyway, good vlog today. It was a long one. This week, I feel like with Bryce, I haven't been vlogging as much. I haven't been sitting and talking to you as much because I've been with Bryce and always talking to him. So a lot of the vlogs this week were shorter, sitting around the 14, 15 minute range, and a lot of like just quick moments with Bryce, which I honestly love. I love that style, that quickness of the vlogs. When I'm by myself, I tend to talk more, longer talk segments, longer monologues. Whereas when I'm with somebody else, even like yesterday, quick shots of Tiffany, quick shots of me and Tiffany, and that's honestly my preference, but kind of hard to do when I'm by myself. That's one of the reasons why I try really hard to move the camera, change locations, change lighting, because that is the only way that I can really change the feel and the mood and the beat of the vlog when I'm by myself. Otherwise, it's a static shot of me at my desk or me in the kitchen or me in the car. And I try to be aware of that. It's really easy for me to sit here and just talk for 5 minutes to you. I'm a talker, right? Podcasting, streaming, just long, drawn out conversations and thoughts that just continue to flow out of my brain. But for something like the vlog, I try, when I can think about it, when I'm aware of it, I try to break things up a little bit here and there by something as simple as just changing the location of where we're talking. Here's what Tiffany worked on this morning. She took that rotisserie chicken that we got yesterday at Fry's, and she took the chicken breast and made these 3 like fajita bowls, right? Peppers, onions, beans, that sort of thing. And then took the chicken thighs and made it with some with the rice, broccoli, some I forget what that stuff's called. It's like a Korean seasoning, right? It's got the black and white sesame seeds and whatnot. Yum, 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 yum. Girls are prepping for snacks and lunch by the pool. Got some berries. Tiffany made a salad. She's putting it in her wraps. Sierra's gonna do some hummus and turkey for a wrap. I'm over here grabbing drinks. Got Spindrift's. Gonna try that new ginger lime mule. Got the blood orange. Sierra's got a couple of cocktails. What do you got?
I'm hungry already.
Already, I know.
Yeah, we barely sat down and she's pulling out her snack. I'm like,
She eats like 6 times a day. What's up, Bevos?
What up,
How we doing? Congratulations on the graduation.
Thank you, sir.
Got another Estrella graduate.
Boom, baby.
Off to ASU.
Another Sun Devil.
Yeah.
My line's forever, baby.
Off to ASU to Sun Devil.
Boom.
All right, we just got out from our first little dip snack time. Everyone's getting their bento boxes out, their wraps, their sandwiches. They got the 90s R&B going on across the whole pool. Made your own little wrap.
I already ate half mine.
Yeah, just inhale yours. 3:45. Just got the notice that Bryce is on his way home. Bevos just left, so we'll probably start packing things up, cleaned up, head home. I gotta pull the steaks out, get them out on the counter so they can get the room temperature. Probably shower. Actually, no, I won't shower because I'm gonna grill tonight, so I'm gonna get all smoky. So change my clothes, get the grill going, and then we'll be outside to grill some steaks. Just about 5:30. We're home, and the grill is ready. Whoo! For my hand. Yeah, buddy. We got two bone-in ribeyes that we bought at the store yesterday. And Tiffany has 2 bags of marinated chicken thighs that she's been paying attention to the clearance section of meat. And basically, anytime that there's one of these marinated, chicken thighs, chicken breasts, pork, anytime if it's like reduced to sell, we're getting it for like half off or more sometimes. And it's like, you have to use it within 2 days. She's like, done, easy. We'll definitely cook it within the next, 5 days or so. So that's kind of how she chooses what we're gonna cook for the week. So this Private Selection, which is Fry's brand, is awesome. Like the chicken thighs are marinated and they always come out great, especially on the grill. Look at the crispy bits and stuff. Love it, love it. So I have the 2 steaks. They've been sitting on the counter now for about an hour. Actually, exactly an hour. I just seasoned with Montreal steak seasoning. And so I'm gonna stick the chicken thighs on first, let the steaks just continue just to sit there and rest at room temp until the chicken thighs got their crispy bits, and then move on to indirect heat. So the steaks on direct heat, by the time those are ready to move indirect, the thighs should be done. We got chili lime, boneless chicken breasts, and then we have black pepper and barbecue flavored. And you know what? These might be all breasts. Nope, these are thighs. Okay, so these are thighs, these are chicken breasts. We got one of each, but the chili lime is always my favorite. Always. So we're up to 425. It'll probably get to 450, honestly. But we're going to head and throw the thighs on first. They're touching. They're touching. All right, there we go. Chicken is on, baby. Oh, it smells good. It's about that time. Check these bad boys out. These are the ones I chose yesterday when we were looking at fries. They're huge, obviously bone-in, and kind of basically untrimmed, right? So the ribeye steak's kind of in the middle there, and there's extra beef, but extra fat as well. So these should cook up nicely. Got our Inkbird thermometers in for temping. And here we go. Spin this around. Oh yeah, beautiful. So there's the Inkbirds in temperature there. Just throwing them on the grill, they've already jumped up. They were both at like 58. So you see this first one here is already jumping up pretty fast. And that's probably because the probe's closer to the heat source. It's jumping up pretty quick, whereas this one's not moving hardly at all. So Sierra just left to go meet up with some friends, and Bryce just got home from Tucson. So nice little trade there in the doorway. And the chicken is starting to come to temp, so we're gonna start probing and pulling. Smaller pieces are definitely getting there. Steak is at, we got one that's about to get pulled. I can probably pull, actually I can pull 3, number 3. This one right here. It's hitting 133. And pull that just to be on the safe side, you know what I'm saying? This one needs another minute or two. We'll give it another flippy flip. Actually, this one needs the more crust, so we'll get that there. And then start probing these little bad boys. This has got to be done. Yep, 170, 140, 150. Okay, we'll put that in the middle there. God damn. Never fails when I move, the smoke moves. Close it up just one more time. Give it about 1 more minute. There's my forgot to hit record moment of the video. I just pulled all the meat off. I was saying how it's crazy, you just close the lid for a minute, how it brings the temp up like 5 degrees like that. There's the final products. 2 beautiful ribeyes, and definitely mixed up the chicken. So the darker stuff should be the chili lime, the lighter stuff should be the barbecue. But then again, I don't know, that sounds backwards. Barbecue seems like it should be darker, but I think the chili lime was darker. Oh well. It's carving time. Can feel the fat ribbon there. You hungry?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, McDonald's. We have redemption from those New York strips I did a couple weeks ago. Beautiful, beautiful, nailed the cook. We got actually some rare pieces here on this one, the first steak. This one, medium rare to slight medium. But the steak was pretty much like cut like evenly. So there were really no like thinner spots, thicker spots that cooked it uneven. It was very, very evenly cooked. And the marbling, a lot of the fat rendered down, so it's just super juicy. Still a lot more fat. I mean, that's the thing with ribeyes, you're gonna get more fat. So if you're a big anti-fat on your steak person, stick with the New York strips. But if you don't mind a little bit of fat, or a lot of fat, the ribeyes definitely the way to go. I need to look online and see what the one-time use. So it's a memberships thing, is what they're trying to sell. You sign up for membership. Oh yeah. Tiff did all the veg. Got a little gorgonzola on the steak. The dinner was fantastic. The ribeye was damn near perfect. Like I've said this numerous times. I prefer a New York strip because I feel like I'm more consistent. It's really hard for me to mess up a New York strip. Whereas ribeyes, I feel like a hit or miss. Sometimes we choose bad steaks, which I don't know how it's possible, but you know, too much marbling, too much fat. It just feels like there's not a good steak. It just feels like it's a bunch of pieces of meat and it's hard. I don't know. Every once in a while I get lucky and I grab a ribeye that's just a nice big piece of meat. And I feel like these were big enough that there was a nice little steak in the middle. And then there was just, you know, these ribbons of meat and fat. And so once I was able to kind of cut that up, we got 4 bowls with the steak, I think, or 2 or 3 bowls with like a bunch of steak left over. So very happy with that. Plus all the chicken rotisserie stuff that Tiffany cooked this morning. Yeah, I was like, all jokes aside, we are eating very well right now. There are plenty of pre-made bowls with like sweet potatoes or regular potatoes, broccoli, cauliflower, green beans, zucchini, and then some kind of meat. And it's just like, oh, so good. So now we're going to hit the couch and we're going to watch a documentary that Tiffany saw it on her Instagram, and then my brother Austin recommended it as well. I think it's called Crash or Crashed. Yeah, it's on Netflix. So that's the kind of stuff that Tiffany likes to watch. So that is what we're going to watch tonight. The Crash. That was the name of the documentary we watched. We got about halfway through it and we were both falling asleep. So we decided to pause it there and finish it Monday. Good, but just, you know, for me personally, not enough action to keep my attention span, and I was dozing off. So Tiffany went off to bed, and I watched the new season of Bad Thoughts, Tom Segura's show on Netflix. Hilarious. I think I made it through like 4 or maybe 5 episodes, and then I started falling asleep. So I'm calling it a night. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Hope you had a great Sunday yourself. The weekend's not over, though. Tomorrow's Monday. No work. Tiffany's going into work. She's going to work a normal day, so I'm wide open. I definitely need a haircut. We need to fix Bryce's window, so there's definitely going to be some running around at some point tomorrow, but I'm also going to stream on Twitch. I'm also going to play some Marathon, a good solid chunk, like a 4-hour stream. I'm excited. So anyway, I'm going to go to bed. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow. Vlog on.